Hello everyone, hope you guys are all doing well. And last time we just had a really dialogue heavy chapter with Kafka. Obviously Kafka asked us to come to Xianzhou. So we're here in Xianzhou. Let's continue. Alright, so I'm here with Zeal. I did some farming in the time being. So just gonna update you all on my builds at the moment. Everyone's in the mid 50s, you could say. I have no idea, but I think it was Trailblaze level 30 or so, 30 or 40. That's what it is, because I honestly don't remember at which Trailblaze level you can ascend the characters. But yeah, these are the characters I'm using. I'm not relic farming right now. I'm more focused on getting my traces and light cones leveled up, since I feel like relics would be the end game. Like after everything is over, even you have your traces maxed out, you have your light cones maxed out, that's when the relic farming should come in.
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
So that's what I believe. That's my goal actually.
Up ahead. You're hurt, son. Try not to talk. March, use your 6-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his list of complaints.
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce fighting only recently. Let's keep searching. There might be other survivors.
Alright, it's a new planet. We got a really pretty sky. Stars and all. I mean, Belobog didn't have stars at all. The underworld was basically the underworld.
Up ahead. Please, leave me.
And you know, the Belobog sky was always blue. There was no nighttime. So I mean, yeah, the sky is much pretty over here. Although the environment, I would still rate Yarilo 6 to be better, because it's just boxes over here that I can see. I don't know if it changes when we go inside, but right now it's just boxes. And we have just different size. Oh wait.
There are wounded everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters...
Alright, so we probably have new enemy types here.
Ahead. Please, leave me.
Okay, they're all repeating the same thing. Let's explore a bit. If you can find... You know, there's a bit of a lag in this entire planet. Like, I've noticed it. Whenever I come to this planet, the Xianzhou, my laptop lags like hell. I have no idea why. Yarilo 6 is fine. Herta Space Station is fine. Simulated World is fine. But Simulated World also, when we come to Xianzhou, it starts lagging. So I think there's some issue with the area. Like, it's not that heavily optimized as much as the first two areas are, I hope.
Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
I hope HoYoverse
Awaiting
actually fix
orders,
that
Mr. Yang.
in the future updates, because it really kills the mood. Alright, so we have Electrobirds here. And a new type of
Time for the main event.
enemy, I guess. You know, this is what it sucks the most. Like, when you have characters, but those
Who invited you?
enemies don't have any weakness. So you're just like
Everything is for
sitting
stars.
there
Give these
hoping
trailblazers your blessing.
attacks can break through them.
Time for a shot.
It's honestly tough.
So you are afraid of me.
But I think Zila is
Who's next?
like saved me a lot. I never take her off my team. At times she can clear
Time for the main
3 or 4 enemies in a row, which is pretty amazing.
No manners, huh?
Like sometimes
Let's see.
when I'm found with traces, she clears the entire wave herself. So that's amazing.
The best is yet to come.
You know what? These buildings actually remind me of Cyberpunk 2077. Like the apartment complexes that we lived in. Like, it's something similar with it standing in the
fall back!
sky and all, but
They're Mara struck. We've
that's
already
the only
lost
thing.
them.
The structure is the only thing that's similar, nothing else. That's probably cargo.
Hey, you there? We need your help.
Okay. Gotta save the fox lady, obviously.
Saving beauty from the beast. Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
You know, I've seen people
from your chains.
praise
Disappear among the
Ting
sea
Yun
of
a lot.
butterflies.
I have her.
Illusions of the past.
I've also used her, but I just can't seem to get my mind around her at the moment. Like, her skill set and all, I understand it, that she's meant to buff your attack, she gives you energy recharge,
Ready to lose yourself? You
increased
can
attack,
fight it.
and all,
Rock
but
with it.
I'm still figuring her out. I don't have a clear understanding of her character at the moment. Granted, most of my teams are basically in Dash and Asta for support, and then we have Serval, Stealth,
All into
Zile,
misery.
and Perta for DPS. So that's how I'm playing most of
Song's
the time.
Who invited? Huh?
I actually like Asta's NP, not NP.
What a headache.
Oh my god, when you play a lot of Gacha, you get the terms intermixed.
Miss Ting Yun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Ting Yun. I'm the ambassador for the Luofu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
I love the options over here, but I'm gonna stick with Stealth.
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here? If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
You've heard of us?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it. For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Ting Yun. To help the Xianzhou seal the Stellaron.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer. Oh, don't worry. Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now, I'll lead the way.
Alright, so...
Those monsters,
Yeah, new monsters.
back there.
They were no monsters.
Oh, Those were not to be confused with monsters, benefactors. We call them Mara struck.
Okay, let's stick with new enemies then. I'm just exploring here and there for, who knows, chests. I need all those jades for Silver Wolf. I saw the live stream, she's coming up in 1.1, I'm saving for her. I haven't pulled for Jing Yuang, I haven't pulled actually at all on the limited banners since Zile's banner ended. Not on the light cone, not on the character banner. So I'm probably at, what was it? Yeah, I love that stealth move. I'm at 3 pretty on the character banner.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up!
20
So you are afraid
pretty
of
on
me.
the light cone banner.
Who's next?
So I'm just hoping that my pulls are enough
did
for
you?
Silver Wolf. Granted, I am on 50-50, so I have no idea how that could turn out. But oh well. If I
Time for the
know
make. Keep up!
from some information that I've gathered, is that after Silver Wolf,
I'll free you from your chains.
it'd probably be Kafka.
Disappear among the sea
She's
of
coming to
butterflies.
I
Illusions
saw
of
the
the past.
promotion photo that Honkai Star released on their Twitter channel.
Everything is ready. Stars, give these
They have
trailblazers your
Blade and
blessing.
Kafka and Luca, I think. I'm not that excited for Blade. I mean, I don't know, he's this mysterious guy, I haven't met him at all. I
Ready to
personally
lose
don't,
yourself?
I'm not fond
You
of
can
his
fight
design.
Or rock with
It just looks
it.
like a 5-star version of Dan Hung, so I don't know, I just don't want that. The Kafka, I mean,
What a headache.
she's Kafka. That makes no sense, it's a no-brainer.
I'll end your misery.
We just need to have her, so I think Silver Wolf would be an
sharp
interesting
side
banner
needs
for me,
targets.
because if I lose to 50-50, I'll definitely stop pulling. I'm not pulling on anyone until Kafka comes. But if I win 50-50, then it's probably time to buy the Welkin. I don't know, I'm just not confident that half a batch should be enough to guarantee me a character, a 5-star character, and then another 5-star character in case I lose to 50-50. So I don't know. Even though we get like, I'm assuming it'll be like Genshin, so we'll get 600 jades after maintenance, and then some from the events and all. I have no idea, some people might have done the calculations. I just chill around, see my jade count. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, we chill. Alright, so we got a new puzzle over here. It's a Rubik's Cube. It's a Hexanexus. I'm just gonna call it a Rubik's Cube. A pretty epic, holographic, futuristic Rubik's Cube. Alright, so interesting. It's an interesting puzzle. Like initially I had some confusion like what to do, how to rotate and all, but it made sense. So like now you just take the top portion of it, which I'm still figuring out, but I've done a few missions, I've done a few puzzles like this scattered around the entire planet, so you're gonna encounter them a lot. So I'm just testing it out, and I think, yeah, you just gotta figure out which one you gotta move. Yeah, that's it.
Not bad at all.
Or you could have taken the top portion and switched it around. It's up to you.
Time well spent.
I think that's the beauty of Rubik's Cube puzzles and all cube puzzles basically, is that there's no one fixed solution. You can approach it however you want.
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask, that's all.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded. Do you see? The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock. I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one. Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourself in the process. If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a control panel. You've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find and operate the control panel? Should be simple, right? Oh, I'm afraid I'm not built for hard labor.
She sure knows how to boss people around.
We just need to pass through here, take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe.
Alright, so if you look at Ting Yun's character, you know that she can't attack, she can't deal damage.
You sound sweet enough, but you were talking about getting us escorted away by your Cloud Knights. If it weren't for Mr. Yang...
You misunderstand. If you were in my shoes right now, wouldn't you want to keep your guard up?
True. But we came here to trailblaze, not jailblaze.
I don't know why March feels a little too overactive at times.
This song's for you.
Overreactive.
Let's rock.
I don't
Don't
know.
mess with me.
Oh, whatever.
Scared yet?
Who cares? She's not on my team anymore.
That'll take more.
I don't know, ever since... What was it? Yarila 6. I haven't changed my team at all. Like, I like this team a lot. I've been clearing my simulated worlds and all with this team as well.
Turn it up.
I think I've cleared up till simulated world 5. Yeah,
let's
it was
see.
5. I haven't tried 6 yet. I might try it tomorrow.
All into
Which,
misery.
not tomorrow, it'll be today by the time this video is up, since it'll be start of a new week.
A sharp scythe needs target.
Anyways, yeah, I think I'll do Universe 6 today. I plan on making videos on that endgame content, but I don't know, I just want to wait until my characters are pretty good leveled, high power, you know, so that those videos are fun to watch instead of me struggling trying to make do. People have already started posting videos and such. I have no idea how people are so fast with this type of stuff. I don't know.
You
I just
mentioned
like-
the Stellaron.
It's great, but
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an Amicassator, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
alright, so as I was saying, you know, like games like these, you only get to enjoy them once. There's no going back on this game. Like Gacha games, yeah. You know, if it's a single player game, you can just go back, new game, and start all over again. But with this type of stuff, you only get to experience it once. The story, the unlocking of bosses, the character traits, the dialogue. So I don't feel like rushing through everything for the sake of content. It's probably why I'm still at Xianzhou while people out there are posting
Time for the
solo
main
builds
event.
and all and whatever. Everyone's probably crossed Trailblaze level 50 also. I'm here chilling. It is... You gotta take it slow sometimes. You gotta relax, enjoy the game. At least that's what I believe in.
What a headache.
It's kind of fun also because you get to experience the story in full detail instead of speed running. And personally, I can't play 6 to 7 hours a day. Like, I can play, but after that I'll be so dead tired I won't be able to do anything, so I just limit myself to 2 hours, 3 hours maximum. After that I take a break, obviously. I think the worst problem with gacha game stories is that the stories are too long first,
Pretty good crowd
and they take a
today.
lot of your time. So one thing that I feel Genshin, HoYoverse in general does well is that
You can fight it.
their events, their
rock with
dailies,
it.
they don't take that much time.
So you are afraid of me.
We just pop in for like 15 minutes or so and be done with everything. which is pretty cool.
Who invited you? Who will it be?
With Star Rail, we have this autoplay feature which makes things a lot easier.
Don't mess with me.
We have these weird robots. You know, I think I should build down Hung, but since he's my only wind user right
Disappear
now.
among the sea of butterflies.
But I'm not
Illusions
fond
of the
of him.
past.
As you can see, most of my characters are female,
Songs for you.
which probably gives
No
a clear
manners, huh?
explanation of what type of characters I like.
No.
No, it's not that. I just, for my wind user, I want it to be blonde. Or someone cool. Preferably female.
A sharp side needs targets.
I don't know. I'm waiting for Jing Liu to come. Since, I mean, I know she's going to come. They teased her in that shot and she's bound to appear. Like, nobody's really dead, right? Until you see them die on screen. Although I have no idea, that shot did show
Time
her.
well spent.
I don't know. I'm still pretty mad about Senora not being playable in Genshin. Like, I remember the days when I just basically started Genshin again and I was continuing through the story. And since at that moment Child was a playable character, Tartaglia, so I thought that every Fatui Harbinger would become playable once their boss fight gets added to the game. So come Inazuma, I did the boss fight
Time
and
well spent.
the boss fight after that, what the story showed me, I was like, what? I mean, it was heartbreaking because I had this real big plan of building a cryo
Get
catalyst
ready
for her,
and watch your backs.
the frost bearer catalyst
Leave
for
it
her,
to me.
and she was going to be the first cryo catalyst. I had all these imaginations up. I had all these ideas of how to take photos with her, how her dress would work while she climbs, how she attacks. And then the Raiden Shogun went and turned my dreams to ash. Oh well. Hopefully one day she'll come. I still keep hope. Although I probably shouldn't, but I still do. It's kind of like the Kokolia thing, where you want a character to be playable, but then
Upgrade configured.
it's kind of sad that you see them not be playable. Alright, these guys are tanks. These are literal tanks. Like,
Enemy data
if you
secure.
want to take them out
Network
quickly,
is activated. Time for a good old
definitely
counter.
keep a character that has weakness over them. Because once I tried to take them out
I'll free you from
without
disappear
any
among the
weakness,
sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
oh my god,
Enemy
the
targets
head
detected.
didn't go down at all. It was like a major stall fight
Honored to meet me.
where Natasha kept healing us and he kept healing himself. So it was just the biggest stall fight. I just skipped the battle and went back. Switched to Herta. Herta gets the job done. I don't know why people say that she's the worst character in the
I'll
game.
end your misery.
Like, do people not build her, or I don't know, I have no idea. She's quite famous for the Kuru Kuru
Just a
meme.
little something. Think nothing of it.
I think it's the Japanese version. I play English, so it's time to twirl for
Ready
me.
for another?
But
What are you looking
I don't know, I kind of like her.
So you are afraid of me. Who's that?
I mean, I find her much more useful
Disappear
than
among the sea of butterflies.
March.
Illusions of the past.
Although I know March
Commencing
gives you a shield, but
Enemy data
still,
secure.
like,
Net markers activated.
follow-up
Time for a
attack
good old
is
counter.
much better. Like, because it's AoE first hand, so
First shot.
it's similar to Universe in memory of the chaos memory thing, whatever that arena is. The Spiral Abyss basically on Star Rail.
Enemy targets detected.
So, like, you need AoE damaging characters.
Not even.
That's what I feel. So, erudition
Honored
is
to meet
probably important in the long run.
Don't mess
Like, if
with
you
me.
want
no
easy
way.
farming,
Big diamond.
erudition is the way to go. Which is probably why I think many people pulled for Jing Yuan. Because he had really
Disappear
good
among the
erudition
sea of
damage
butterflies.
as well as dealing
Illusions of the
good
past.
single target damage as well. He's a pretty nice guy.
Oh, Finally! Look how many tail hairs I lost on the way! Oh, my beautiful tail. We had a difficult start, but things got easier. Look, that's the barge I was talking about. Don't fret. All Amicacetors know their way around a star skiff.
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be off right away.
Okay, we have an undelivered letter. Charlie, my sister. It's been more than a month. Okay. Interesting. I think this letter comes into play later in the story. Probably, I don't know. First we gotta heal ourselves. Change back to my usual team. You know, the funny thing is I have Yang Qing and I don't use him at all, even though he's a pretty good cryo DPS single target. It's just that when Seele has come, and that too E1 Seele, it's just, I don't know, I don't find the use of any other single target DPS at all because she just wrecks everything. That E1 with the crit rate increase after 80% of health. I mean, it's just amazing. She crits quite frequently. Alright, so we have this new puzzle over here, which is basically compass. You just gotta switch and switch until it fits. You know, this one was easy, but there's this side mission where you have like to do 3 or 4 puzzles every day, and in that it's just too complicated. Like if you move the outer one, the inner one moves. If you move the middle one, the outer one moves. So
I'm getting the hang of this.
I think that's just your luck or trial and error. That's the way forward. Let's leave this place, head to a new area. It's a huge area. I'll come explore it later. I just want to continue with the story first. So we're off on this pretty cool jet. Alright, so that was about it for now. Next part, we're going to explore the main area of Xianzhou, which is probably the city area. So until then, have a great day. Stay safe. Peace.